Hey there, welcome back to my channel. Today's video is going to be a bit of a random summer beauty chit chat kind of video. Just a bunch of different products that I like using in the summer. Some skincare, some body, some makeup. Like the idea came to me, I was getting a facial at this place down in Flatiron called Heyday. And I know it's such a cute name, Heyday. It's kind of like it's like a dry bar, but for facials. It's like such a unique concept. It's like they only do 30 and 50-minute facials, and it's more just kind of like better for like maintenance and like keeping your skin in good shape, and just they kind of like, it's not necessarily like an immersive spa experience. So there's just like curtains dividing everybody. It's such a unique concept because most spas are so like much more like a full day experience, where this is like go in, get a great facial, put your makeup on, go back to work, keep your skin in good condition. Anyway, I digress. That I was like laying there like talking to the esthetician or whatever, and we're just talking about different products, and then I was like, I should do a summer product chit chat video, because I have tons of products that I like to use specifically in the summer, and some that I'm probably not going to review this summer because I already reviewed them like last summer. So I was like, rather than doing like another summer post, I was like, I'll just put them in a video and we'll just talk about all of them. So I'm just gonna pick them up in like no particular order. I've got a little bit of everything here. So for body wise, I have a lot of products I like to use in the summer for body, for my skin, whether it's exfoliating, or I'm not a big self tanner, I've already talked about that. If I do use a product that kind of gives my skin a little bit of a glow, this one that I found that I really enjoyed, and it's the Erin Gradual Tan for face and body. I don't use this on my face, I just use it on the body, and I like it because it gives just the ever so slightest bit of color. It's more just like a healthy looking radiance to the skin rather than like a gradual tan, at least I see. And there's like really no scent to it. It's like like I've said before, it's like a scented no scent. So I really am enjoying that stuff, and I just kind of use it all over my body. I don't use it on my face. But for an exfoliation standpoint, I still swear by the Kate Somerville Exfoliate for the body. Oh my god, this stuff is like so beat up. It's like been in my shower for a while. I use every last little bit of it because I just love it so much. Much like the Exfoliate for the face, but for the body. Stuff is amazing. For any kind of firming gel, I've said before, like, I am a firm believer that a lot of things like cellulite are genetic, and you can help target it maybe with exercise or whatever, but I've been active my whole life. Even when I was like very active when I was younger, I still had cellulite. So there's really not much that you can do, but I have found a few cosmetic products that help with the appearance, not the cellulite itself, but the appearance of it. And then when I stop using it, my legs go back to the way that they were. And that one is the Clarins Body Lift Cellulite Control. I do find that when using this, the area looks a little bit smoother. So I do use it only in the summertime, because in the wintertime, it's really pointless, right? I'm like bundled up under like 13,000 layers. So I like to use that daily at night, and then put whatever body lotion I'm using on top. Body lotion wise, I love the First Aid Beauty Ultra Repair Lotion. Especially if I've been out in the sun and my skin's maybe a little bit, sensitive or red or something. This stuff is so soothing, and it's rich, but still like a really nice, fresh lotion. Like when I put it on my skin, it literally feels like cooling and soothing. It's just a really great product, as the First Aid Beauty Ultra Repair line is completely. This one also, the Yes to Coconuts Body Lotion. I saved this for the summer because it's a spray, first of all, and it's really cooling and hydrating, and it's a coconut smell. So it just seems to work better in the summer. So I've had that since last summer and really love it. And when I really have like super dehydrated skin and I need something really rich maybe at night, I still go for the Kiehl's Creme de Corps. This is their whipped version, but they also make the regular body lotion. If you haven't tried Kiehl's Creme de Corps, do it. You won't be disappointed. It's amazing. The scent is like, I don't know, it's like this rich buttery scent, but without a scent. It's one of the best body lotions I've ever tried. I won't ever in my entire life be without a bottle of it. That's how much I love it. All right, let's talk sunscreen. Hope something didn't fall. Okay, it didn't. So let's talk sunscreen. I have a few sunscreens that I really enjoy. I just did like a sunscreen post, SPF post for like my face, which I'll include some of those here, but this is for the body. And the first one, Hampton Sun, this one is SPF 35. My husband really likes using this one. I think there's one a little bit stronger that I have. Maybe it's like 45 or 50. I think so. But I really like these. I especially like to travel with them because they're not like it's not an aerosol, I don't think. It's like a bag in here. So it's really, it doesn't, there's no concern about traveling with it or that sort of thing, or like exploding or whatever. I don't put it in my carry-on, obviously. But I just really love the Hampton Sun sunscreens. And they make like this aloe cooling mist. So amazing. Okay, this is my holy grail sunscreen for the body. It has been ever since I tried it, and it is absolutely magnificent. It's SPF 50, and it's the Dr. Dennis Gross Sheer Mineral Sun Spray. The feel of this stuff is like nothing I've ever felt on the skin. It feels like a lotion. And that's what I loved about it. Like sometimes sunscreens can have a little bit of a tacky feel. That feels like body lotion. Like I would use that even in the winter if I need like a body lotion really quickly, because that's how moisturizing and fantastic it feels on the skin. So from an oil perspective, not that I'm a big one, but like let's fry yourself. But sometimes people like a body oil for the summer. But I like this one from Clarins, and it's an SPF 30. And it doesn't feel like obnoxiously greasy. It's their sunscreen care oil spray. And I just love the way it feels on the skin. It's not like super greasy and you're kind of like feeling like a piece of fish out there frying or something like that, like you don't feel like you're like 12 again frying yourself with oil. And it has a good SPF, and I just like, it feels very hydrating on the skin. For the face, when I'm at the beach, I have found this sunscreen and I just absolutely love it. It just doesn't feel icky like I'm at the beach. Sometimes some of these sunscreens I don't necessarily want to put on my face, but this one I do, and I love it just for the face. And it's the MD Solar Sciences SPF 30 Mineral Cream. It has a slight hint of color. There's like sandal on the top to like bring it to the beach. It has a slight tint of color, but nothing that's gonna like give you any like coverage. I just love the way it feels, and it's not too shiny. It definitely dries down to like a natural finish, which I like. Mist-wise, I love a good mist. I love a good mist. And these two I really enjoy. And this one is new, one is old. The Mario Badescu facial spray with aloe, herbs, and rose water. Stuff is, I've been using it for years. It's amazing. Use it in the summer, use it in the winter, use it in your skincare routine, whatever. It's awesome. And this one I really enjoyed, the Glossier Soothing Face Mist. This stuff just smells fresh and floral, and it's such a good mist. How the dispenser dispenses out the product is always so key. It's like this really fine, delicate mist on your face. All right, let's talk about some sunscreens for the face. I already did that video a few weeks ago about sunscreens that I have for the face, but I'll just talk about a few that I like using and that kind of come to mind when I really am doing most of my daily routine and that kind of thing. I reach for these a lot. And one is the Goldfaden Sun Visor, and it's an SPF 30. It's oil-free. It's a mist sunscreen, but I like wearing it underneath my makeup. And if I know I'm going to be out later that day, I'll bring it with me, and it's such a fine mist that I can mist it over top of my makeup and it doesn't mess it up. So love that about it. And then the Murad Invisibler Perfecting Shield. I love this stuff because it's like a SPF and primer all in one, and it's clear, so it's great for any skin tone. No any type of residue or anything on the skin. Don't need to worry about that. Let me get through some more skincare products. This is another body product that I forgot to mention. It's the Dermalogica After Sun Repair. This I wore a lot when I went to Costa Rica a few months ago. My husband and I we went through an entire bottle while at that trip. Like we just emptied it while we were there. I mean, it has a slight tackiness to it, slight, but it really is great. Like been in the sun all day, you need like a nice replenishing body product on the skin. It's very cooling and soothing, and it helps if you're sunburned. These are kind of makeup products, kind of skincare products. Oh, here's another SPF for the face, which I really love. It's the Murad Essential C Sun Balm. I kind of like using this if I'm going to be out and about throughout the day and maybe I can wear makeup over it, or I don't have to. But I really like it. It's just like a balm that you put over your face. It's just really easy and really compact and great for travel. And it's good for, there's no any type of residue, no type of like whitish cast that it leaves on the skin. It goes on clear. And here are two primers that I really love. This one is new that I've been trying and testing out. It has a similar finish to the Invisiblur Perfecting Shield from Murad, but a little bit thicker. It's the Kate Somerville Prime Protection. So it has SPF 15, but it also is a primer. And it's a nice mattifying primer, but not like a flat mattifying primer. Like I don't find my skin getting very, very flat when I wear this. This, however, is my mattifying miracle. Used it forever, and I'll never be without it again. It's the Murad Oil Control Mattifier SPF 15. I don't use it as an SPF. I don't use it as a moisturizer. I use it as a primer. Some people are like, do I use it? Where do I personally, like I said, use it as a primer. Like you would any other primer. It's not SPF for me. It's not moisturizer for me. And one other skincare, a few skincare products that I reach for, and I realized that I've been grabbing here and there, and I was like, and it's surprising that I use them in the summer because I often would use them in the winter as well, but they're coming in handy very much in the summer. From an oil perspective, I still like to use face oils in the summer, and especially if I'm having any type of irritation or my skin's a little sunburnt, or I had a curling iron burn up here the other day, and then I just did my lip, hair removal cream that I have from Bliss on my lip yesterday or 2 days ago. And I've been alternating between these two oils because they're very light and perfect for summer, but I still sometimes need the benefits of an oil on my face. And one is the Tata Harper Replenishing Nutrient Complex, and the other is the Emma Hardy Brilliance Facial Oil. The Tata Harper's a little bit richer. This is very lightweight, the Emma Hardy, but it's so nice. But I like the Tata Harper because it's like really small and I can just kind of like put on wherever I need to. And both really enjoy these. I really enjoy both of those. From a serum perspective, this has been just a favorite now for a while, and now that I'm going to summer, it feels even better. It's the Joanna Vargas Daily Serum. It's like packed, it's like chock full of like vitamins, and has like a boosting green tea, combined with chlorophyll. It's like a green juice for your face. That's, I think, what I remember her reading somewhere about it. And it feels so amazing on the skin. It's like a light cooling gel that immediately soaks in. I mean, I don't think I'll ever be without this stuff again. This is one of those serums where just like a great daily serum gives my skin a nice, fresh, radiant feeling, hydrates. And like I said, it's just a great daily serum. Highly, highly recommend that. I thought they used to sell it at Space NK. I didn't see it on the website anymore, so you might have to just Google it. That's my Google thing. I'm like, you might have to just play the piano. No, you might have to just Google it and find out where it is. I'll link it below if I can find it. I'll find it on her website. I'll link her website below, but if you see it at another retailer, you can pick it up there. Let's get on to beauty. Oh wait, 2 more skincare products. 3, 4, sorry. I'm like going on to makeup, but I have a few more. Moisturizer wise, I love the Kate Somerville oil-free moisturizer in the summer. Really great, dries down to like a nice natural finish, slightly matte. I love the way that wears underneath makeup or just throughout the day, any day. The Dermalogica Multivitamin Power Recovery Mask. Been a holy grail for many, many years. If your skin is dry, dehydrated, been in the sun, looking like a leather bag, don't smack this on your face, slap this on your face, smack it on your face. That just sounds ridiculous. Slap this on your face and it says like power recovery. Your skin, it's just like this boost. Your skin just feels amazing afterwards. It helps with hydration, brightness, firming, soothing. It's everything all in one. It's like concentrated vitamins A, C, E, and F help skin recover from damage that leads to skin aging while enhancing barrier properties. All I know is when my skin is in need of like a boost and to make it look presentable in like 5 minutes flat. This is the mask that I pull out. I've been using it for years. An eye cream that I really love in the summer. I just love the texture of this. It's not too thick, not too thin. It's the Gold Faden. I talked about their sun visor earlier. Bright Eyes. Really love this and very brightening, hydrating. Let's get on to beauty. I have one more skincare product. Hello! I'm like staring at, but I didn't separate it into categories, so it's all kind of mixed together. Sorry. Okay, the last product is, now I use this product a lot in the winter, but I have found that, especially when I have like little dry patches or my skin is kind of, maybe I have a little sunburn from the sun or something, in addition to the facial oil I was using on my little burn up here, I was using this as well. So it's become like a staple in the summer as well as it was in the winter. And it's a Chantecaille Rose de Mai cream. Really love this stuff. Just very hydrating, nourishing, and it immediately calms my skin. That's why I reach for it, especially in the winter. Obviously when it's freezing cold out, it helps to like calm my skin. But in the summertime, you need that as well because the sun can be so harsh or you have little burns here and there. I just absolutely love that stuff. Now on to makeup. Pulled some bronzers that I love, even though I did a bronzer post and some new ones that I've discovered, but these are ones that I've used for quite some time, 2 that I've used for a long time, and 1 new one that I discovered this year that I really enjoy. And one is, the old one is the Laura Mercier Matte Radiance Baked Powder. I have it in the shade 2. This stuff is just very powdery, so you're gonna put your brush in it, powder's gonna go everywhere, but it glides on the skin, just like glides right over the skin, is radiant, but slightly matte. Like it says matte radiance, it is. It's a super popular product, and I can totally see why, because it's so finely milled, so you barely even feel the powder or see the powder on your skin. Next is a bronzer that I've been using for a while. I bought it last year, and it's the Guerlain Terracotta 4 Seasons. I have it in the shade Nude 00. I love it because it has that little pink little bit right here. It's like a little pink bit. And so it helps to take away the brownness of the bronzer. So it adds a little bit of pink rosiness to it, and I like that. This is a new bronzer that I just tried this year. It comes in a limited edition duo, but you can buy it separately. And it is the Golden Light Bronzing Powder from Bobbi Brown. Matte with like a hint of shimmer. Like if I turn it certain ways, I can see like a bit of shimmer, but I don't think, maybe it's from the color over here. But I love this shade, especially for fair skin. It really gives the skin like a warm glow without being too orange, too brown, too muddy, all that stuff. It's just the perfect shade. Okay, so loose powders. I am really loving this has been a powder that I've talked about for years. I swear by this stuff. It's the By Terry Hyaluronic Hydro Powder. Mattifying Miracle. Looks great in any skin tone. It does disappear right into the skin, and I swear by that stuff. I also really love the La Mer loose powder in translucent. It has a little bit of color though still to it, so it can darken up a little bit on my skin even though it says translucent. But I love the way it's very velvety, and it kind of like makes my pores appear as if they've disappeared when I apply it on the skin. So I like to use it either with a brush or with a powder puff and just press it in. Another loose powder that I forgot to bring is the Laura Mercier Loose Universal Powder, which I really love as well. That's great for any skin tone as well. It disappears into anyone. Like it's just like white powder, but it turns colorless on the skin, so you never have to worry about it showing up in any skin tone. That's what I love about it. And pressed powder wise, I didn't bring these, sorry, I'm so unprepared. It was hard, like pulling all these things together and like remembering, oh, I like that, ooh, I like that. So I left those 2 powders in my purse, which is where I always use them. One is the Laura Mercier Universal Pressed Powder. I have it in the loose, and I also have it in the pressed. And then the new Charlotte Tilbury Pressed Powder that I've talked about before. I'll link all of those things below as well, so it's not, you won't forget what I talked about. And then some foundations. I did a post on my favorite foundations, or a video on my favorite foundations for summer, but I just wanted to highlight a few of them again that I just keep reaching for regularly. One is the CoverGirl Ready Set Gorgeous. It's a very velvety matte finish. I have it in the shade 105. Can darken up a little bit. It wasn't darkening up on me, and then it started doing that. It like oxidizes a little bit. So it does tend to get a little bit darker. The L'Oreal Magic Nude Liquid Powder Foundation. These are like the Armani Maestro YSL Fusion Ink, which I don't like either one of those actually, but I do like this one. It's a liquid powder, and I have it in the shade 310. And the final two are, this is the Smashbox CC Cream in Fair. Been wearing this for a long time. I swear by this stuff. I'll even wear it in the winter, summer. It's great in the winter because it's hydrating. It's great in the summer because it's lightweight. So it's just a great year-round foundation. I love the way it looks on my skin, like natural, but glowy. It's really beautiful. And then the final one is one that I really was kind of on the fence about because I tried it a few months ago and I was like, I don't know if it's gonna be good come summertime. It is. It's a Bare Minerals Complexion Rescue. I have it in the shade Opal 01. I gave my mom also a slightly darker shade that I had, and she's loving it as well. It really works well on oily skin. It works well on her skin. Her skin's a little bit drier. So I enjoy using it with a brush. I do have to use a powder to touch up because I do get a little bit shiny, but nothing that's really deters me from using it. And it just wakes my skin up, and it's hydrating, and it just makes my skin look very even toned and smooth. Goes on very, very sheer, and it's very deceptive, and then it kind of settles like 30 seconds later, and you have like a nice coverage. So that's my summer chit chat. Skin, makeup, body, all that kind of stuff. These are just products that a lot of them I've been using for a while, for many years, and I just didn't want to do a summer post again this summer because I didn't want to be like repetitive. So I figured I'd do it in a video. That way we could just talk about it, and I can give a quick few talking points, and hope you found some useful stuff and some new stuff to try. And if you have any more questions, leave me some questions or comments below, and I'll link everything that I talked about. And I'll talk to you guys soon. All right? Take care. Bye-bye.